Dennis Hopper in Speed 3, The Wisconsin Dells Ducks. If it's gotta be a late night snack, it's gotta be Night Tide Pods, am I right? I banged the law and had a law son? He wouldn't smoke if it wasn't for the peer pressure. Anders, always wanting to know the rest of the story. My face is so clean you could eat on it. Cameron Diaz, Cameron Crowe, Cameron Mitchell, Cameron San Diego. Come on. Bongos by Chain O Ellipses. Telltale Harp. Was that a cover of the Edgar Allan Parsons Project? Production assistant David Blewett. His name reveals both how he got his job and how he will lose it. Semen weighs about 10 cc's on average. It's a loving spoonful, if you will. Must seek refuge in anything that resembles a Cracker Jack box. Being alone in a photo booth is like dining alone in a fancy restaurant. It's just kind of sad. You shouldn't do it. Hey, I made a totem pole of emoticons, everybody. And now to meet up with the rest of the village people. Come to the grotto and hang with friends you're tight like stalactites with. Lip piercings are becoming more and more off-putting. That guy's sitting on this Fazoli's disc beeper. I think your spaghetti's ready, pal. I'm here for the Donald Duck auditions. You know. God, it's the hipster origins. Notice they're not having PBR, but ordering the primordial soup. Yeah, it's off menu and off the revolutionary chain. I don't know if I know any jazz jokes. I'll have to improvise. Oh, beatniks. Hope I fit in. I mean, what's more underground than a submarine? Perhaps my 1,000-yard stare could be misinterpreted as disenfranchisement with mainstream culture. Hope it's open mic night. I want to play the Speed theme on the drums. Hey, Ringo Starr, why you playing like Def Leppard? Why'd you lose your nerve? It's Woody Allen over there. This is lit, right? I mean, like, that's what the kids say. That's what my wife says anyways. Okay, watch this lady. Take something from this man's head and put it in her own drink. Okay, that's riff proof. You want your movie to be riff safe? Make the whole plane out of this black box. Alfalfa fell on hard times after the divorce from Darla. I thought I taught a jazz player. You taught jazz? Nope, ran out of dolly track. The glass is half empty, which means I can buy her a drink. And I'm a pessimist.
Excuse me, do you mind if I sit here? I can't see anything but their backs from where I'm sitting.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Now I can't see the band. Switch
It's
seats.
really a great combo, huh?
I'd like to listen, please.
Ouch! And B9 sinks your battleship, and there is nothing benign about that. The jazz band, yes. And get it? You know, because it's improv.
That's real fine music, isn't it?
Yes, I like it.
You mind if I buy you a drink?
No, thank you.
I'd like to.
No, thank you.
You could buy me a drink, sailor. How about a weathered sex on the beach? That's Cameron. Cameron founded an occult known for their sex magic rituals. So, can someone say typecasting?
Si demain, ta Paris, mais tous tes coups agape-moi.
Oh. Find the inventor of the close-up and snipe him from afar. Excuse me, I can't understand you. Does anyone have a Rosetta Stone and perhaps a slingshot?
Who's that woman?
I don't know.
Well, what did she say to you?
I don't know, something like Uck Fey off Ipercray?
Hey, wait a minute.
How about just a tip? And pay your check. Cameron, you're the best wingman. Yep, I scare them, you console them, works every time. Maybe next time you scare and I get laid? We'll see. They were supposed to be like two ships passing in the night, but he's determined to board her poop deck.
Hi.
Relentless in Seattle.
Well, you left so fast, I don't know how to reach you or anything. I'd like to see you again if it's okay.
It's impossible.
Hey, wait.
What do you do with a drunken
Just let me
sailor?
talk to you for a little while. I'll just walk along with you. Shouldn't be out alone on a night like this anyway.
Would I be safe with you?
Yes? Hey, I know that woman upset you. I thought maybe you'd need somebody to talk to. Come on, is this the way? Okay?
I gotta write this down. Not the pickup lines, but signs, locations, details that might be useful after she disappears. So they called me a screen door for a year, and das boot it.
It's a merry-go-round.
My breath fogs up the glass.
Do you live inside a wooden horse?
Close. A large wooden
My
rabbit.
apartment is upstairs.
It must be pretty noisy living over a merry-go-round.
Sometimes. But I love the music. It reminds me of when...
Of when you were a kid?
Don't mansplain my remembrances.
Well... Good night.
Wait a minute. I don't even know your name. My name's Johnny.
I am called Mora.
Way to give him a made-up name. Delivery could have used some work.
Aren't you gonna invite me upstairs for a while?
I have to go in.
Just for a while.
Good night, Johnny.
Wow. So much for the will they, won't they. They will. He's thought of that.
Hey, Mora?
Does this rag smell like chloroform?
Well, can I see you tomorrow? Please?
Don't you do it. The only thing that should be tingling is your spidey
All
sense.
right. I'll fix breakfast for you.
Okay, what time?
Around 11.
So brunch then.
Okay, I'll be here at 11.
Good night.
Night.
Mora, I sexually assaulted a girl named Mora. Nothing's better than being a white man in the 60s. Woohoo! Hope that suit doesn't trigger any traumatic memories for her.
Good morning.
Good morning. You opening up the merry-go-round already?
Sure am. Sunday's our big day.
Those look like beautiful horses. Do you mind if I look at them?
Sure, go right ahead, son.
Thank you.
Don't cost nothing to look.
Never date a person whose catchphrase is, doesn't cost nothing to look.
Them horses
They are
are all
ho.
hand-carved. Imported from Bavaria. Most people don't notice how special they are. They're the finest in the country.
Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Ellen. Just showing this young man here what fine horses we got.
Get your hand off my
Excuse
ass.
me, this is my granddaughter, Ellen.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name, son?
Johnny Drake, how are you?
Dad, have you got the key to the cash box?
Oh, yeah, got him here somewheres.
Cosby sweater.
Thank you.
I better be getting upstairs. I'll see you around.
Hey,
Beautiful horses.
Yeah. They aren't real, you know.
Well, I'm just gonna visit a girl named Mora.
Laura,
Uh-huh.
I ain't never seen you around here before. You,
Go full ho.
just,
Plant tulips
meet her
on
or
her?
something?
No, I've known her for a while.
Well, first she went all Pleasantville on
Well,
everybody.
I'll see you around.
Well, so long, son.
Okay.
Why he made Waterworld, I'll never understand it. Hot chick handwriting. R.I.P. John Candy. Wait, R.I.P. me. We're both dead. Oh God. I love sunroofs, but if only they could be on the walls, I don't have to crank my neck. Yeah, he was in Waterworld, but he was also in Hoosiers. Okay, you got this. Oh, God. Let's face it, you got no shot, you white-wearing after Labor Day motherfucker.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Johnny.
Johnny's not here, man.
Good morning.
Morning.
Come in.
Thank you.
I've invited Chris Hansen to join
How are
us.
you?
I'm pretty good.
Wow, is it just me or does everyone have the same color scheme from sea to shining sea?
This is quite a place you got here.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Patrick
I
Starfish.
collect things from the ocean.
Hi, Spongeworthy guy.
Yeah, so I see.
Can I take your hat?
Thank you.
Careful, it's my favorite. I named it Cradle Cap.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving.
I need me
Breakfast is
spinach.
ready. I have it on the balcony.
Okay.
Come on.
Where's the balcony?
Right here.
Oh,
Will the beads move out of the way, or do I have to disintegrate through them like in that Super Mario Brothers movie?
Hey, Mora.
Yes.
Sure have a great view.
Oh, did the view change again?
I love
Guys always say that the view is great when I'm walking away. Speaking of view, let's clear the way for the cinematographer.
Let's make a toast.
All right.
To you and me. And to the beautiful Pacific.
And all the kaijus
To
we can
us,
fight. Sorry for being so forward last night. I was taught to torpedo first and ask for a reply ping later.
I hope you like fish. I found these wonderful fresh mackerel this morning.
Are they holy? Perhaps kosher?
Oh, I love food from the ocean, especially lobster and crab and sea urchin. Do you ever eat sea urchin?
No, I never have.
It's like a wonderful ocean fruit. You scoop them out like a pomegranate.
Don't
like
take
to
the
taste
sea
one
for
sometime.
pomegranate.
Oh, they're rare around here, but I think I know where I can get some. Maybe next time?
Okay.
Oh, well, you know, the scene might not be off the chain, but the elbows are off the table. As in mercury poisoning.
What do you do? I mean, do you work or what?
Yes, I work. In fact, I have to work today.
On Sunday? What do you do?
When I told you my name, hadn't you ever heard it before?
She's the type to
I
get
don't
thrown
think
out
so.
of bars yelling, "Don't you know I am?"
I work on the amusement pier. I'm an attraction.
What are you, a dancer?
No?
They throw baseballs at you. Don't they? No, really, don't they?
No. My job isn't dangerous.
I give up. What do you do?
I'm a mermaid.
You're a what?
A mermaid. Half woman, half fish.
All
get it.
attitude.
Oh, it's very simple. I wear an artificial fishtail, and I lie in a tank that looks like it's filled with water. And people pay 25 cents and come and look at me. And that's how I make my living.
It's the fleecing of America.
Don't you ever get tired of it?
Sometimes. But it's restful anyway. I told you about myself. What about you?
Me, I'm a member of the U.S. Navy.
Couldn't get accepted into the army, huh?
Yes.
Well, my mother, my father left my mother and I when I was very young.
He went out for a pack of cigarettes, and he didn't even
So I
smoke.
became very close to my mother. And I've always wanted to see the world, and I never had a chance to. I couldn't.
So I told her, Oedipus, or a matricide.
Then my mother fell ill and died. So I figured the easiest way to get out of Denver, Colorado was to join the Navy, see the world. But I haven't seen any of it yet.
You will.
I hope so.
I'm also thinking of biking the country with Peter Fonda. Ugh, seagulls. The pigeons of the sea, I tell ya.
Are you going to eat any more?
No.
They're attracted by the food on your plate.
Look at that one.
Sure will be in your movie. You got a release form we can sign.
Watch them. One will come too close. They get bolder and bolder.
See? The gull of these birds. The absolute gull.
Hey!
Snarf flats, anyone? Or perhaps a dingle hopper for the Dennis Hopper?
I won't hurt you. Surprised you, didn't I?
Where did you ever learn to do something like that?
I don't remember. Probably on the island where I was born. There. Don't be afraid, little bird. I won't hurt you.
Seagull lover. Okay, I'll date this one, but only until a falconer
Don't
comes
be
my
afraid.
way, man. Forgive my ignorance about these statues. It just looks like animatronics making some loot from loot.
I like those.
That
What?
poster.
Sideshow side boob.
Oh, is that supposed to be you?
Mm-hmm. It's the way I look when I'm in my costume.
Wow. I gotta see this.
You will. I wonder where Sam is.
Who's Sam?
He's the owner of the show. My boss, as you say.
Hey, aren't you afraid people are gonna see you out here?
No. They don't pay any attention to the place until Sam begins to spiel.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to break kayfabe. Want to see a dead body? Hey, Legs, we're getting the magic act back together, man.
Caught you, Captain Murdoch.
I beg your pardon. Oh, I was just thinking, my dear. Yes, I was merely contemplating some important matters in the quiet peace of the summer afternoon.
Or perhaps he's wondering why
So
someone
late.
would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Run along now and get ready, will you?
Oh, I will, but I want to introduce a friend of mine. This is Johnny Drake, Captain Murdoch.
How do you do?
How are you?
Hurry along now. I'll be warming up the amplifier.
All right, I'm going to put my costume on. I'll call you when I'm
Hey,
ready.
you're not gonna be long, are you?
No.
And I thought a sock and a dryer was clingy.
Phew, sure is a hot day today, isn't it?
Yes, it is, quite.
That right over there must really shake you out. You ever tried it?
No, looking at it all day is enough for me.
And does that same thing go for Mora?
Tell me, young man, you've been sailing the seas for how long?
Oh, not long at all. I've only gone as far as the Hawaiian Islands. I'm stationed down in Pedro.
Oh, that's a pity. That's a pity. I thought we might reminisce. You know, compare notes as one seaman to another.
How about a pissing contest? Less weird.
Oh, you mean the English Navy?
Precisely, the English Navy. Later on, I became captain of my own ship. That's how I found her on one of my voyages.
You mean Mora?
Yes, well, perhaps she's told you all about it.
No, she hasn't. She told me something about coming from an island.
You know, you might be interested in that story. It's a very unusual one.
Please tell me the story is at least
Now,
in
why don't you come
Technicolor.
visit me sometime?
Well, listen, maybe I can come down some weekend when I have liberty.
Yes, no hurry at all. But I tell you what, I'll give you my card. I live in Venice. It's not as grand as its Italian namesake, but it has a certain charm, nevertheless.
Captain Samuel Murdoch.
Yes.
I'm ready, Johnny.
Oh, well, I'll see you around.
Yes, goodbye.
Bye.
This uniform is an ass magnet. Sorry, I spent my last quarter on your mother. Well, that's coming out of her paycheck.
Mora, ladies and gentlemen. Mora the mermaid. The strangest creature in captivity. See her alive. See her living underwater. Half woman, half fish. The strangest creature in captivity. For 25 cents, ladies and gentlemen.
No, man, we're seeing the bearded lady. At least she puts out.
Live your life. Only 25 cents for Mora the mermaid.
What's the appeal of mermaids? I mean, you get first base and second base, but never get home afterwards. And Finn, fade to black.
Cedar Cruiser service from San Pedro.
50 Shades of Greyhound buses.
Los Angeles, now arriving gate 1.
Is she wearing the same clothes? Mine's a uniform, alright? What's her excuse? I totally put a bum on that bus. But anyways, let's discuss our political views. I'm far left. I'm alt-right. Oh. I don't think that was a beach whale we just saved. I think that was the Statue of Liberty. They blew it up. Those maniacs. Well, there's some tide now. If we could only get some night, this would be absolutely terrifying.
Well, good night.
Are you going to sleep?
Women always want to talk right when the guys
Don't
goes
you
to
want
sleep.
to go for a swim?
I'll go a little later. You get cramps if you go in now.
I've never believed that.
It's true, though. It's very, very dangerous to go in the water right after you've eaten.
Maybe.
Well, my love interest roles pretty much dries up after this movie.
Hey, Moore, what's with this Sam character?
Sam?
Yeah.
Nothing. What do you mean?
I mean, what's his story? Who is he?
And does he like green eggs and ham?
You've been thinking about him, haven't you?
Yeah, sort of. Sort of a funny old guy.
Not as funny as my shoulder Tourette's.
He's just a lonely old man.
If that's your thing, I got a liver of a 60-year-old.
Do you know him very well?
Quite well. He's my employer. Sometimes I think my only friend.
Ew, with
Your only
benefits?
friend, what about me?
Of course, you. You don't know me very well. Maybe after you get to know me.
I think I know you pretty well.
On our third meeting?
Third encounters of the close kind.
No. But I'd like you to know me better. I'm not afraid of that.
Why should you be afraid?
I don't want to poke out your eyes.
Tell me, did Sam say anything to you about me?
He said that he found you on some island.
Oh, tell me it was on Alcatraz and you were deactivating rockets with
Yes, he
Nicolas
did.
Cage and Sean Connery.
He found me as an orphan on the island of Mykonos. I was just a child and he adopted me.
You mean he's your,
My guardian. He's been like a father to me. I owe him everything.
I'm sorry, I didn't even realize. If I said anything unkind about him, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But your blogs about him are libel.
I know that he's a strange man. But he's been so good to me, and I'm grateful. And I know you can understand that because of what you told me about your mother. Would you like some more coffee?
I love some.
Coffee on the beach. Was this the first ever spring break before MTV commercialized it? Oh, careful, we're tethered. We're tethered.
You love the sun, don't you?
Yes. The sun. And the moon and the stars.
And the sea.
Are you kidding me? She's a cruel mistress.
Yes, the
She broke
sea.
up my mom and dad.
Guess I love the sea most of all. But I'm afraid of it too.
Guess we're all a little afraid of what we love. Hey, Maura,
Yes?
I think I'm afraid of you, so what am I so in love of?
you're awfully far away.
So later tonight, how about letting me harpoon some poon? No? I guess water nymph isn't short for water nympho, is it? Dude, you're completely missing your instruments. Everybody's playing the game Dance Dance Cuban Revolution.
Hey, Mora, you gonna dance for us?
And she just walked away, never to be seen again. Ah, she just kicked sand in my eyes. Ah, she just did it again. The Ed Grimley. Is it too early to throw in this towel? She looks like Katherine Heigl, right down to the gray anatomy. When it comes to dancing, she was born with 2 left fins. A mime walks into a bar. Now stock the shelves, and Godzilla, Godzilla. Place your hand on the fingerprint scanner for access. Didn't read it. Please try again. Ugh, somebody invent twerking quick. This interpretive dance needs some subtitles. Cool shadow puppet. Now make a rabbit. Make a bunny rabbit. Now I am become death, the cutter of rugs. Enabler. Has anyone seen Max von Sydow? We're supposed to meet up for a game of chess. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Studying at the library, huh? Patient 0 of disco fever. Probably for the best. She was about to integrate the little kicks.
I'm all right.
You just stay there for a minute, it's all right. You okay?
Yes.
Could you get back a little? You okay?
Yes.
It was that woman, wasn't it? Huh?
What woman?
What woman? So you just fell for no reason? Who are you, Jim Morrison at every Doors concert?